EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the left side, it's complete.
A gain of 26
yards.
yards.
A big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down.
A good pickup there, 26
First and
yards.
10 at the 39-yard line.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Panthers 60, Panthers Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw out wide to Walker.
The first
gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Second and a
brings up 2nd and 2.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And so close, he gets it to the 1.
Smith
Out of bounds right there. A big
It's a
play
gain
that
of
time
30.
on the catch and run.
And the Seahawks
30
first
yards.
down.
So first and
First
goal.
and goal
Opportunity
at the
for
1-yard
first
line.
points in this wild card game.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw again. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
Seahawks.
And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Jason
Sanders
Sanders
now
for the extra point.
And this will give the
His kick
Seahawks a
is good.
7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Saints nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to be a quick belted at the end of that
The
one.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Nice way to start the drive.
That's
a gain
good
of 12
for
on
the
first
Saints.
down.
Good
First
running
down.
right there. And this is a man who was a
1st and 10
1,000-yard
at
rusher
the
in the regular
30-yard
season, so
line.
you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he's going to take this ahead for about 3 yards, but no more than that.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. To throw is Shuck. And it's a short one here. Complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 88.
Nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And some nifty running heels and tackles across midfield. And down to the 47.
First down.
It'll be a Saints first down on a
First and
pickup
10
of 13.
at the 47-yard line.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too
from the
good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that one goes right up incomplete.
Incomplete on the
an
jump ball.
interception in the end zone. Probably should have been.
On the coverage.
3rd down coming up.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
Big play there.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. Not by a long
The Seahawks
stretch.
take over first and 10.
So that's going to be spotted
at their own 35-yard
line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
A gain of 17 yards.
In a lot of ways because
that's good.
More a
Seahawks.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
48-yard
to me,
line.
it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
Give him 9 there.
Complete to number 81. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Getting it to the open
at the
man.
Saints' 39-yard line.
There, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
2nd and 1. He completes this to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And the Seahawks
7 yards there at a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Back. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete.
The 1st down pass.
Good coverage there.
Intended for Jackson Smith in Jigba. Incomplete.
He thought he had an open look beyond
It's
the
now
1st down
2nd
marker
and
to his
10.
receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now will send them back to the drawing board.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this one
gain of
about
12
the 12-yard line.
That's
His second
another
catch of this
Seahawks
wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Go, get him! 18 Cardinal. Ready?
First carry here for Kenneth Walker the third. They're going to get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the jump.
Second down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70.
He finds Smith-Njigba. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
For a Seahawks.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
Great coverage down in the end
Brings
zone.
up
He's
second
scanning
and
the field,
goal.
looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. 60 Bison. I got it.
Back to throw now. It
The
is
tackle occurred in the end zone. Result of the play
be a
is a safety.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. At the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity
at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Whenever anyone
It's
catches
second
the ball,
and
has a
8.
hit of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
60 Bobcats.
Here's second and 8. Going down the middle, it's complete.
A gain of 36 yards.
Down inside the 35.
That's good for a Seahawks
36
first
yards
down.
on the play.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Quick throw caught out wide. He's going to go around the bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Seahawks
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Of 12.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught.
A gain of 21 more yards.
Taking it within an
That's another Seahawks first down.
A good pickup there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep for the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go. Here we go. 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in
Jason
the
Sanders for the
and
extra
that's good
point.
Work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra
The
point
kick
up
is
and
good.
by Sanders.
Makes the score
And that makes this a
Seahawks
9-point
16.
game.
Saints 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's
Rashid
tackled down
Shaheed
inside
on the
the 20.
return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. just messes
It's a
things up
gain
for
of
you
16
offensively.
yards.
And now they got to go ahead,
That's
take it,
good
set it
for the
aside,
Saints.
and move forward.
First down.
What's that in? What's the key?
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to keep
13
this one
yards on
across
the play.
35 before he's brought
That's
down.
another Saints first
Now
down.
audible here into
First
something
and
else.
10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he
Intended
released it.
for Chris
And
Olave.
second down.
And
Incomplete.
not a common sight, at least
Devin
on this drive.
Witherspoon
A
on the
momentary
coverage.
setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
60 19 Lions.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And that one going to come up short. Great throw.
Pass. Intended for number 84.
And I don't think it'll
Incomplete.
change for as long as we play
Devin
football.
Witherspoon
If someone's
on the
trying to throw
coverage.
the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Intended
Oh,
for
this will
Chris
be
Olave.
incomplete. The
Incomplete.
rush gets home just as he
It's
was letting
fourth
that
down.
go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Shut up. Shut up.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
Intended
turn
for
it
Chris
over.
Olave.
A
Incomplete.
surprising move to go for it.
Turnover
Predictably, at
on
least
downs.
somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football
19.
back in outstanding field
Cup
position.
19. Cup 19. Pick up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass.
And that's good for
Complete
a pickup
to
of
number
10
81.
yards. And that'll leave
10
him with a
yards
second
on the
and just a
pickup.
few inches
It's
left.
second and
I know
inches.
sometimes we can get
At the
fooled when we watch him
38-yard
make
line.
catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack block.
Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown here in his first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly
Jason
to
Sanders
add on to
for
their
the extra
lead.
point.
Extra
The
point
kick is
up
good.
and good by Sanders.
Makes the score
That could be
Seahawks
important as that makes
23,
this a 16-point
Saints
lead.
7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team.
Rashid
As he'll only be able to
Shaheed
get
on the
this past
return.
the 15-yard
The
line
Saints
and
take
no
over
further.
first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now he's going to step up and run. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second and 10. Shuck now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
A 56-yard gain on the play.
Down the 28-yard
And the Saints
line.
first down.
So that changes things. in a
First and
big
10
way.
at the
Now from all the way
28-yard
down
line.
inside the 30. Here's first and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Shuck. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's
Intended
incomplete.
for Chris Olave.
So another incompletion
Incomplete.
there. He's hitting on fewer than
Brings
half his
up
pass
second
attempts in
and
this
10.
one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Shuck again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And the throw there, incomplete.
Intended for
So now
Chris
4th down
Olave.
looming. Remember, these guys
Incomplete.
went for it on their last drive,
It's
but it
now
didn't work
4th
out.
down.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his target.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll get this down to the 10.
That's good for a
So
Saints.
this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set
First
of
and
downs
10
here.
at the
First and
10-yard
10.
line.
Now Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And here's a zone touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Tyler
Saints.
Shuck, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to
kicker
make some
on for the
inroads
point
here to
after.
that deficit. Extra
His
point
kick
splits the
is
uprights.
good.
And that trims the lead
Makes the
down to
score
9.
Seahawks 23, Saints 14.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be stopped cold.
The Seahawks take over
the
first
kick team
and
to
10
bring that return to
at their own
the
19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. But analytics will tell you,
Thrown away
try and
and
score
incomplete.
when given the opportunity.
It leads to second
I see
and
the
10.
surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
70 ranges. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
18, Rattler, 18, 79, Dragon, 60. Let go.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
18 more yards.
They'll go out of bounds
That's
inside
another
the 15-yard
Seahawks
line.
first down.
The catch and run,
A
good
gain
for
of
18
18 on
and
the
a
play.
first down.
And the
And it's a real
Seahawks
luxury when you
first
have a guy
down.
who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any
19 tight,
moment.
19
Once he
tight.
caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass
Panther
was
11,
and got there in a
18,
hurry to pick up
pioneer.
a new set of
Go.
downs for his offense.
Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has
Jason
had, I just
Sanders
continue to
for
be
the
more and
extra
more
point.
impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year.
His kick
We've
is
seen him
good.
settle in now, and you can see the confidence
the
of the
score
team has grown.
Seahawks 30.
His confidence has
Saints
grown.
14.
I think that everyone around this guy
Michael
feels good about
Dixon
what
to
they've
kick
seen.
off for Seattle.
And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And beyond the 20, but not
Rashid
by much. In
Shaheed
fact, just a
on the
yard
return.
pass there to the
The
21.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player, and not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Pressure comes, he's taken down.
Taken down and
Defense.
Go.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second
Brings
and
up second
23.
down.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
From the gun, Shuck. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for
It's
one
a gain
more
of
quick
29.
play and then another timeout.
And the
If they
Saints
hurry, we'll see.
first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed
Devin
bump there with that
Witherspoon
throw,
on the
partner.
coverage.
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On the set.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Come on. Check. Hurt. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Panther Street. Panther Street. Street. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
intended for his wideout.
A march to the end zone has hit a
Devin
momentary
Witherspoon
roadblock
on the
with that
coverage.
incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
To the air again. Here's Shuck. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Here coming up. And the lead
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 30, Saints 21.
20 more to see after the break.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And bulldozing his way through. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard
on
line.
the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to
Tackle
run
made
through
by
now.
Julian Love. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Shuck. He's caught on the sideline. Not gonna have a
To the
first
sideline
down. They say
and
he was out
incomplete.
of bounds. So a
Sets
big
up
call there
4th
that
down.
brings up 4th.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
18 Cardinal. Take off.
They're indeed going for it. Here's Shuck. Complete to Olave on the out route. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. But down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And down inside 15 he goes.
13 yards
First down,
on the
Seattle
play.
on a pickup of 13.
And the Seahawks
This offensive
first
game
down.
plan has just been sensational. I mean, when
First
you think
and
about
10
all
at
the
the
different
14-yard
ways
line.
they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really
17,
been impressive. Scheme,
19
design,
19
execution.
Panther 11.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
The pass.
He'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely.
A
and
7-yard
abruptly.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw here. And he's got the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. bench. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
This ball game, a game
The two-point conversion is successful and makes the score Seahawks 38, Saints 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work.
The Saints
at the
take over
21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And he is down deep in the
gain of 62 yards.
A big-time
That's
play
good for
the
a Saints. First down.
62 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll take this and run. And they'll bring him back at the 13-yard line. They'll wind
That's
up
a
with
gain of
positive
3.
yardage. It's a gain of
3rd
3.
and 7.
But now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Shucks pass.
Had a defender right
Forced
there
to the
with him
ground
to
and
force that to the
incomplete.
ground. And 4th
Results
down now
in a
coming
4th
up.
down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. He'll go for it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion. The two-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Seahawks 38, Saints 29.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And that one not returnable.
The Seahawks
it's
take
over
over
the back
first
line of
and
the
10.
end zone, so that's going to be
At their
spotted
own 35-yard
up at the 30-yard
line.
line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He's going to wind up in air now. Touchdown, Seahawks. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's
The
got
two-point conversion is successful. And makes the score Seahawks 46, Saints 29.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
Michael
And a good job
Dixon
by
to
the
kick
offense
off
figuring
for
out their
Seattle.
two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now.
Rashid
When I talk with
Shaheed
coaches
on
and
the
when we sit with
return.
them, they always
The
talk
Saints
about they
take
actually
over
have
first and 10
two-point periods in
at their
practice
own
now,
20-yard
something
line.
they never really did before.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up,
Brings
don't you
up
think?
second and 10
Everything
at
they
the
were doing was
20-yard
working
line.
pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
A timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
The pass on first down.
And you saw the
Intended for
celebration.
Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete.
Not his best
The
throw there,
coverage
but where
by
he's sitting right
Zion
now in the third
McCullough.
quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Saints pressure gets away. Put down pressure. Finally held there for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside
a gain of 26 yards.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Bronco 80. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the gun, it's Walker. And the big boys
Walker, the ball carrier,
right at the line.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the
second
play.
down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
What an advantage having an elite guy
At
to
the
build a defensive
42-yard
line,
line.
because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Hawk set, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down.
13 yards on
made
the
at the
play.
Saints' 29-yard line.
And the Seahawks,
That
first
one goes
down.
for 13 yards, and it moves
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's caught.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
18,
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
19, left, curve 19, curve 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80, Cougar 19.
Kill!
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that
The
wasn't
Saints
one
take
of them.
over
We got to
1st
give him
and 10
one, don't we?
at their
I
own
mean, with the year
12-yard
he's
line.
having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, he's got him in, complete. Through the middle of the field. And he'll take it. Touchdown. For the Saints, touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion. The two-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Seahawks 46.
I guess the coach looked at the
43.
two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Get it.
And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he's taken down
gain of
able to slip
17
across the
yards.
35.
That's good.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
It's a gain of 20.
Inside the 45.
That's another Seahawks.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Walker now on first and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second
He's
down.
brought down at the 39-yard line.
Quality play to start
4
in
yards on the
That was simply
pickup.
an offensive line winning
Second
the battle
and 6.
up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Seahawks.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective
First and 10
sidelines,
at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
70. Mustang 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup
to
of
number
81 on
81.
first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Nice rhythm throw
Brings
there
up
on first
second
down. He
and a
located
yard
his tight end, made a
at
nice
the
easy pitch and
23-yard
catch.
line.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
19, 18.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Ready. Go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboys.
Now we'll change things up.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. 18 Rodney. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw now on first down. For Killer here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check out.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through
the score
to extend the lead.
53, Saints 43. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this
Saints
out
take
to
over
the 25.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Slam! Come 19! Come 19! 19 Lion! Hey, check that! Street! Mustang 19! Ready?
Here's Shuck. Going up top. This is caught at the 20.
A gain on the play
He
of
is down
58
deep in
yards.
Seattle territory.
And the Saints first down.
Time
First
now on
and
their
10 at
side.
the
They've got
17-yard
one
line.
timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. First and 10.
Unlock line! Unlock!
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Able to flush for
Jacobs,
4
the ball
yards there
carrier.
to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of
2
5.
minutes left to play
Brings
in
up
this football
second
game
and 5.
here on EA Sports.
Ready
Here
up!
comes second down and 5.
Let's go! Hut, hut.
Throwing Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Still on his feet. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And he is
Walker,
in
the
for the
ball
Seattle
carrier. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker, 88 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
And that'll
The
make
kick
this a
is good.
3-score game as the lead moves
Makes
to
the score
17.
Seahawks 60, Saints 43. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 79 Bronco. Come on. Set go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
It'll be a 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he will score.
Ken Walker, the ball carrier.
Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown
Jason Sanders
run.
for the extra
and
point.
The Seahawks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal
Michael
foul
Dixon, the
that only
kickoff
adds
for
to the
Seattle.
hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down inside
Rashid
the 30 to
Shaheed
27.
on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught
A gain
inside
of
the 15.
59 on the play.
And he is down deep
That's
in the
good for
Seattle
the Saints.
territory.
1st down.
A big-time play there for
1st
New
and 10 at
Orleans.
the 14-yard line.
59 yards.
Check. Go.
To throw now, shot. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative. The run is gone.
It's 2nd
That
down and
incompletion
10.
is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this
60
one.
Eagle. 60 Eagle. Mustang 19. Get up.
Now shot. And he drops it incomplete.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete.
At this point,
Brings up
down
3rd
big, you'd have to
down
imagine
and
this defense
10.
are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Intercepted by the
The
Seahawks.
Seahawks are going to
They'll
take
take over
possession
1st
here
and
at their
10
own
at
6-yard
their own
line.
6-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long,
It's a gain of 14 yards.
they've been dangerous.
That's
There's
good
no
for
way
the
they can end this
Seahawks.
one.
1st down.
Partner, I have to
1st
tell
and
you, just
10
one
at the
word keeps
20-yard
coming to
line.
mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And they'll take this
Walker,
ahead
the
for
ball
about
carrier.
4. 2nd down
Tackling
coming
at the
up.
25-yard line.
Charles, why didn't they
A
just
gain
take
of
the knee
5
there?
brings
You're
up
asking the
2nd
question that I'm
and
asking
5.
as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go. 19.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. He's got the first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.